before they answer your question, can you give some background in terms of your playing days and
Sure,
your
sure.
experiences? What you did?
So I started playing football when I was a freshman in high school. My mother subscribed to the old wives' tale: if you break your growth plate, you'll never grow another inch. So I was not allowed to play. I was a freshman. My very first day of practice, I had a coach show me how to put the uniform on the correct way. I had no idea how to even put the uniform on the right way. Played 4 years at Friend High School. I was an all-state linebacker my senior year. Recruited to 5 different schools. I took visits to Northwestern, Duke, Minnesota, Purdue, and I had a scheduled visit to Northern Illinois, which I canceled because I committed to Purdue University. Played 4 years at Purdue University, graduated on time.
When did you
4
play
years.
at Purdue?
I was at Purdue in 1988.
So that was under who? Who was the quarterback?
I was under, well, there was no quarterbacks there that we would know.
Okay.
It's a very dark time at Purdue University. We won 12 ball games in 4 years total. So, but I was able to play as a freshman. I was a freshman All-American, led the Big Ten in sacks my junior year, and was a second team All Big Ten my senior year. Did not get invited to any of the All-Star games. Did not get invited to the combine for Aiden, sir.
Good, how are you?
Doing very well.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Sure, not a problem.
I listened in for a second.
Not a problem. And then, so it was undrafted out of my senior year. So I did not get drafted by any team. There was 12 rounds back then. There were 28 NFL teams. So I signed a free agent contract with the Chicago Bears. Was with the Chicago Bears for 2 years on their practice squad, which is the equivalent of being redshirted when you're in college. I was able to work out, train, lift weights, practice. I just could not play on Sundays, so I was not able to play for 2 years. Went to camp with the Chicago Bears again in 1994. Did not make the football team again, but rather than cut me and put me on the practice squad, they traded me to the Dallas Cowboys. I was to the Dallas Cowboys in 1994. 5 and 6 were the 3 years I played in Dallas. 94 I played sparingly, a little bit on special teams. 95 I was the leading special teams tackler in the playoffs. 1995 we were champions of the NFL, won the Super Bowl in 1995.
Troy
Troy
Aikman.
Aikman. 1996 was my best year as a pro. I led the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL and special teams tackles. I had 32 tackles in 16 games. I still hold the record today for the most tackles in a season by a Dallas Cowboy for a season. I was also voted All-Pro that year, so I was an NFL All-Pro as a linebacker and as a special teams guy. Signed a free agent contract with the San Francisco 49ers for the 1997 season. 1998 they cut me, and I signed another contract back with the Chicago Bears, and did not make any football team in 1999, and officially retired in 2000. So I've been retired for 15 years now. In my NFL career, I played with 11 guys who are already in the Hall of Fame. So Charles Haley just went in this year, or is going in this year. So we're talking the best that's ever played the game, arguably in Jerry Rice, the all-time NFL leading rusher, Nevin Smith. The only guy in the history of the NFL who has 5 Super Bowl championship rings, and that's Charles Haley. So I've played with Mike Singletary, Richard Dent from the Chicago Bears, who are still in the Hall of Fame. I played for Mike Ditka. I played for Dave Wanstead. I played for Barry Switzer and Steve Mariucci. Those are the coaches I played for in my NFL career. So it was a heck of a time, a lot of fun, and this is coming from a guy who barely was able to get recruited out of high school to be able to come this full circle was a pretty cool ride. So.